Hi everyone, this video is meant to be guidance for you for our first virtual learning day, which is August 29th. I would like to remind you that students brought home a letter that looks like this, and it has this look, and it has a card that is attached to it, and it does have two sides. So if your student brought home a Chromebook, the two sides, one has their actual username password, and on the back it has the QR code, just in case you hadn't noticed. So I want to go over our learning day plan for August 25th. So first of all, on slide 2, you will see the outline of today's learning. I do want to make you aware, just in case you weren't aware, that February 13th will also be a virtual learning day. I am available on these days from 1 to 3. In case you have any questions or problems, feel free to send me a Parent Square message or email, and I will try to help you as soon as I am available. I will be busy in the morning, but I'll get to you as soon as I'm able. Before I begin, I would just like to say, please be aware that these assignments are really for at home, because in the classroom, our curriculum is to the minute, and it's a push to get everything in that we have to do. So there really is no time for your child to do this work outside of class. Please, my push is that you please try to have this done since they have their devices before they return to school on Tuesday. And I would ask that once they have completed their assignment, please close the Chromebook and immediately put it back in the book bag. Because one, we don't want the battery to run out. We will need these on Tuesday when they return, so having as much battery possible is helpful. And then second of all, we don't want it lost, so that where you would have to end up paying to replace it. So please be sure that that is put immediately in the book bag as soon as their assignments are done. If we go over the assignments on slide 3, this is for reading. I would like to point out that it says you can read a book of choice. You can also use Amplify, which is our CKLA curriculum. They have a library on Amplify that students can access. That's totally fine. A library book will count, but I will also tell you, since you have, if you do this during the day before 3 o'clock, on Friday, you can make use of Epic. Epic won't work for you on the weekends, but it will work for you Friday, tomorrow, before 3 o'clock. So to access, I'm going to show you here that you can go to My Classroom, Classwork, and then if you go down to Reading, there is the Epic link with the code. Students can feel free to use that to help them as well. Please put the title of whatever book they've read in the purple box. And again, the requirement is that students read for at least 15 minutes. On slide 4, we're asking that they type complete sentences to show what they have read. What did they read about? This could be their favorite character in the story, something they liked that the character did, a generalization of what the story was about, what they learned. If it was a nonfiction text, then what did they learn about that topic? I would ask that students, at minimum, write 2 sentences. I think they can type 2 sentences. On slide 5, we have 2 videos that will review number grids and number grid puzzles. Please watch those videos, have your child watch them, and then over on the right side there's a link here that if you click, it provides a game for them to practice. On slide 6, as you're practicing, you can make use of this number grid to help you complete the right side, which is the number grid puzzles. In case you aren't aware, or your child seems like they're struggling with this skill, make use of the number grid. For example, in this first problem, we have the number 12. If I find the number 12 over here on the number grid, and then I simply go down 2 boxes, 12, go down 2 boxes, you will see the number 32. That's the number that should be placed in the yellow box, okay, for guidance on that. Slide 7 is the social studies. Please watch the video and then have your child type 2 things that they learned about globes. So this would be 2 more sentences. What did you learn about the globes? And then finally, in slide number 8 is our related arts. Usually on Fridays we have music, so I would ask that your child do the music slide. All right, thank you so much. I will remind you that you have a week to complete the assignment. I strongly encourage you, if you borrowed the Chromebook, that you have it done by Friday. before rather you return to school on Tuesday, so that is accomplished. And if you are using your own device, you have either way, you have until next Friday, September 5th, to have it turned in. And I will check each slide to be sure they're completed. If they are not completed, then it counts as an absence. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out and ask. I'll be happy to help. Thank you so much and have a great weekend.